The curtains start to silver, the shadows start to gray. I'm reaching for your shoulder, but you're slipping in today. The warmth you left behind is just a ghost against the sheet, a memory of a heartbeat that I never get to keep. I spent the night in 2 a.m. believing you were real, tracing every line of you that I can't help but feel. But the sun is on the horizon, a cold and cruel line cutting through the fever dream where you were still mine. Oh, I keep losing you at dawn. Every single time the light comes through the window, like a witness to the crime of a heart that won't surrender to the ticking of the clock, while the world begins to wake and the morning starts to knock. I hold my breath and close my eyes to keep the dark alive, but I'm drowning in the morning where you never do survive. Yeah, the birds start their singing and the stars are all gone, and I keep losing you at dawn. There's coffee in the kitchen and the sound of distant cars, but I'm still back in midnight under neon lighted stars. In the dream you didn't leave me, in the dream you didn't go. We were dancing in the kitchen to a song we used to know, but the radiator's clicking and the gold is on the floor, and I'm waking up to realize I don't have you anymore. It's the quietest of tragedies, this daily slow goodbye, as the blue begins to bleed across a pale and empty sky. I say forever if it meant I didn't have to wait to the heavy hollow pressure of another day to take. But the mood is tired of watching and the night has run its course, and I'm left here with the silence and a thimble of remorse. Oh, I keep losing you at dawn. Every single time the light comes through the window, like a weakness to the cry of a heart that won't surrender to the ticking of the clock, while the world begins to wake and the morning starts to knock. I hold my breath and close my eyes to keep the dark alive, but I'm drowning in the morning where you never do survive. Yeah, the birds start their singing and the stars are all gone, and I keep losing you at dawn. The sun is up, the dream is thin, the gate begins to let the coldness in. I'll find you again at midnight, but for now you're gone. Yeah, I keep losing you at dawn, just as the light breaks, I lose you. I found your hair clipping the hallway rug, the one you lost when we were in a rush. It's funny how a little piece of plastic can make the silence feel so heavy and so plush. I went to buy the milk you always liked, then realized I don't need it anymore. So I stood there in the middle of the aisle while my heart fell through the grocery store floor. It's not the big things, it's not the empty bed, it's the how was your day that goes unsaid. It's the way the light hits your empty chair and the ghost of your scent still hanging in the air. I'm doing fine until the kettle starts to sing. That's when I miss you in the smallest ways, in every tidy broken everyday thing. The passenger seat is a desert now, just a place where I put my coat and keys. I caught myself starting a joke today, then remembered there's nobody left to tease. I saw a movie that you would have hated and reached for your hand to feel you roll your eyes. But the theater was dark and my fingers were cold, and the ending wasn't much of a surprise. They say the mountains are what bring you down, but it's the pebble in your shoe that makes you stop. It's the quiet moments when I look around and realize I've got nowhere left to drive. The world is huge, but my world was small, and now it's just the shadows on the wall. It's not the big things, it's not the empty bed, it's the how would you pay that goes unsaid. It's the way the light hits your empty chair and the ghost of your scent still hanging in the air. I'm doing fine until the kettle starts to sing. It's when I miss you in the smallest ways, in every tiny broken everyday thing. The way you used to hum when you were dreaming, the way you leave your shoes beside the door. It's the smallest things that hurt the most, because they're not happening anymore. No, not anymore. I miss you in the smallest way. I'm staring at the ceiling in the dark of this room, tracing all the shadows and the ghost of your perfume. The rain against the window sounds like knocking at the door, but I know it's just the weather and you don't live here anymore. I've memorized the silence since the day you had to go. There's a million things I'm feeling that I'll never let you know. I'm drowning in the what ifs and the plans we never made. Just a lonely heart still searching for a debt that can't be paid. If tears could call you back, I'd cry a restless sea until the tide of everything brought you home to me. I'd weep until the morning light and wash away the pain, just to hear you say my name again through the thunder and the rain. But the salt is in the carpet and the red is in my eyes, and the only thing that's talking is the hollow in the skies. Yeah, if tears could call you back, I never let them dry. tell my time is healing, but it's just a clever lie. It's just a way of counting all the ways I wanna die. Inside where no one sees it, where the memories are kept, in the hollow of the pillow where the two of us once slept. I trade 1,000 futures for a single yesterday, for the mundane little moments that I threw so fast away. Now I'm screaming at the ceiling, but it doesn't make a sound. I'm just a man, warm and lost in pieces that are never getting found. If my eyes are whistling wells, I fill them to the brim. I'd swim through every sorrow just to see your face again. But the world keeps on turning while I'm frozen in the past, trying to hold a handful of a love that didn't last. If tears could call you back, I'd cry a restless sea until the tide of everything brought you home to me. I'd weep until the morning light and wash away the pain, just to hear you say my name again through the thunder and the rain. But the salt is in the carpet and the red is in my eyes, and the only thing that's tucked in is the hollow of the skies. Yeah, if tears could call you back, I'd never let them dry. So I'll just sit here in the quiet, letting every teardrop fall, knowing that no matter how I cry, you won't hear me call. No, you won't hear me call. If tears could call you back, but they never do. The storm had passed, the room was still. A sudden quiet, a sudden chill. I held your hand, it felt like stone, the heaviest weight I've ever known. You didn't leave with a grand goodbye or 1,000 tears for me to dry, just a flicker of a candle flame as you softly breathed my name. It wasn't a scream or a crash of glass, just a shadow moving across the grass. A final breath, a fading spark, a tiny light swallowed by the dark. No thunder rolled, no bells were rung. The saddest song remained unsung. The world went on, but I'm still shivering because my love died whispering. To hear the ghost of the words I think I needed most, but the house is loud with empty space, and the memory of your changing face. I check the windows, I check the locks, I wind the springs and all the clocks, but time is stuck in that quiet place, in the hollow lines of your final grace. I wish you'd shout it, I wish you'd cry, I wish you'd fought the rising tide, but you slipped away like a fallen leaf, leaving me with this quiet grief, a secret kept between you and the air, in the silence I can't learn to bear. It wasn't a scream or a crash, a blast, just your shadow moving across the grass, a final breath, the fading spark, a tiny light swallowed by the dark. No thunder rolled, no bells were rung, the saddest song remained unsung. The world went on, but I'm still shivering, because my love died whispering. So soft, I almost didn't hear it. So quiet, I almost didn't feel it go. Just a sigh, just a good night, and then the snow. My love died whispering, and now the silence is the porch lights flickering out on the drive, the kind of quiet that eats you alive. I'm watching the smoke from your car fade away, like every word that I wanted to say. The keys on the counter, the ghost in the hall. I'm leaning my head against the cold kitchen wall. Funny how fast it forever can end, when you're looking at me like a stranger, not a friend. Oh, the stars didn't fall and the sky didn't burn, the world kept on spinning, indifferent and stern. But my heartbeat stopped in the shadow of the ghost. I don't know who I am if I'm not yours anymore. It wasn't a storm, just a quiet goodbye, and the silence that broke me the night we fell apart. I'm folding the blankets on your side of the bed, replaying the things that we should have only said. You looked so tired, I looked so small, just two tired shadows standing tall. Now the coffee is bitter, the house is too wide, there's nowhere for all of this hollow to hide. I'm tracing the cracks where the porcelain chipped, watching the life that we built as it slipped. We didn't go down in a blaze or a crash, we just figured out like a cigarette. No screaming, no crying, just letting go. Hands like a kingdom of glass built on shifting stairs. Oh, the stars didn't fall and the sky didn't burn, the world kept on spinning, indifferent and stern. But my heartbeat stopped in the shadow of the door. night we fell apart. Just a quiet goodbye. You didn't raise your voice or slam the heavy oak door. You didn't leave a mess of shattered glass upon the floor. It was the way you sat so still, the way you cleared your throat, the steady practiced kindness in the final words you wrote. I watched the light go out behind the brown of your eyes. No thunder in the distance, just the clearest summer skies. You held my hand so gently as you took away my world, like a secret kept too long that finally unfurled. Oh, you broke me like a promise, whispered in the dark. No sudden fire burning, just a dying little spark. It was a quiet demolition, a slow and graceful fall. I didn't even realize I was losing it all, until the air felt heavy and the room began to bleed. You gave me every answer, but you took away the need. Softly you broke me. Softly you set me free. I'm looking for a reason to be angry, to be loud, to scream your name at shadows or a passing winter cloud. But how can I be bitter at a heart that stayed so kind? Even as you left the better parts of us behind. You apologized for leaving, like you were sorry for the rain, as if being polite could somehow dull the edge of pain. It's the mercy in your ending that's the hardest part to take, because a gentle hand can still cause the deepest kind of ache. A storm I could have weathered, a fight I could have won. But how do you keep standing when the gravity is gone? You dismantled every dream with a surgical precision. Now I'm living in the silence of your beautiful decision. Oh, you broke me like a promise, whispered in the dark. No sudden fire burning, just a dying little spark. It was a quiet demolition, a slow and graceful fall. I didn't even realize I was losing it all, until the air felt heavy softly. The coffee's cold, the steam is gone. It's been an hour since you moved on. I'm sitting in the quiet of the hall, watching shadows stretch across the wall. You left your keys, you took your light, and gave away our longest night. Now I'm shivering in the afterglow of a fire you didn't wanna know. I'll always love you, that's what you whispered before the winter in your eyes got bitter. It's the only thing keeping me from the cold, a little piece of heaven I still try to hold. But the air is thin and the room is dead, except for the echo of what you said. Now I'm freezing in the flower bed of the last warm thing you said. I trace the shape where you used to sleep. A promise made is a promise I keep, but your side of the bed is a frozen lake, and I'm just waiting for the ice to break. You didn't scream, you didn't fight, you just slipped away into the white, leaving me with a ghost of a grin and a memory where the frost begins. Words are just breath until they're gone, but yours are the only clothes I've got on. I'm wrapping them tight around my chest to hide the hole where my heart used to rest. But words don't burn like a candle flame, they just get heavy when I call your name. I'll always love you, that's what you whispered before the winter in your eyes got bitter. It's the only thing keeping me from the cold, a little piece of heaven I still try to hold. But the air is thin and the room is dead, except for the echo of what you said. Now I'm freezing in the flower bed of the last warm thing you said. I'll always love you. Funny how that sounds like goodbye. The sun is coming up, but it's a lie. It's so cold in here, so cold. That was the last warm thing, the last warm thing you said. I watched your hand let go of the handle, like a flame dying out on a flickering candle. The clock on the wall didn't tick, it just dragged. All the weight of the air made my shoulders sag. You reached for your keys in a blur of blue, and I counted the seconds between me and you. Each breath was a year, each blink was a mile, as I memorized the ghost of your hesitant smile. The gravity shifted, the floor turned to glass. I'm waiting for the moment to finally pass, but the world is a photograph frozen in time, and losing you feels like a mountain I climb. You left in slow motion, a frame at a time, breaking my spirit with a silent crime. I saw every heartbeat, I felt every crack as you walked down the hall and never looked back. The doorway expanded, the shadows grew tall. I watched the rise and the rise of the fall. Now I'm trapped in a minute. You stepped out the door, you left in slow motion, and I'm on the floor. I can still see your coat as it brushed past the chair, the way that the light caught the gold in your hair. It took half a lifetime to get to the street. I could hear every step of your retreating feet. The engine didn't roar, it just started to hum like a long distance warning of what I'd become. I reached for the air where your shoulder had been, but you were a movie I couldn't begin again. If you'd run, maybe I could have chased you down. If you'd screamed, I could have filled up this town. But the stillness is heavy, the silence is wide, and I'm drowning in the answers. I watched your hand let go of the handle, like a flame dying out on a flickering candle. The clock on the wall didn't tick, it just dragged, while the weight of the air made my shoulders sag. You reached for your keys in a blur of blue, and I counted the seconds between me and you. Each breath was a year, each blink was a mile, as I memorized the ghost of your hesitant smile. The gravity shifted, the floor turned to glass. I'm waiting for the moment to finally pass, but the world is a photograph frozen in time, and losing you feels like a mountain I climb. You left in slow motion, a frame at a time, breaking my spirit with a silent crime. I saw every heartbeat, I felt every crack as you walked down the hall and never looked back. The doorway extended, the shadows grew tall. I watched the rise and the rise of the fall. Now I'm trapped in a minute. You stepped out the door, you left in slow motion, and I'm on the floor. I can still see your coat as it brushed past the chair, the way that the light caught the gold in your hair. It took half a lifetime to get to the street. I could hear every step of your retreating feet. The engine didn't roar, it just started to hum like a long distance warning of what I'd become. I reached for the air where your shoulder had been, but you were a movie I couldn't begin again. If you